What's up, guys? Hey, it's Steven Luna. Check out my site for a little more information about me. As you can tell, I'm actually about to go to work, so I figured I'd make a video before I go in. This right here is going to be a lesson or tutorial over sidewalk prophets, the words I would say. Probably one of the best songs I've learned to play. It's just fun to pick up, real easy, and if you ever want to do just like an acoustic little theme, I'd choose this song. It's a fun song, and look at this, only 4 chords, and if you watch How to Play Lucy, you already know 3 of them. Alright, so let's jump straight into this. This entire song consists of the verses, a chorus, and then a bridge. Like I said, it's 4 chords, so let's jump straight into this. Alright, so the first chord you're going to need to learn is the G chord. And if you watch the other videos, it's already showing you've got to learn this chord. It's in almost every song, I guarantee you. Alright, so you're going to want to put your middle finger right here on the 3rd fret of your E string. You're going to want, oh, I'm sorry, this isn't standard. Sorry, I didn't mention that. And also, if you look at the chords below, pull them up, follow along with me. But it says that you need a capo on the 3rd fret, which is this thing right here. All you got to do, they're about $19 at any guitar center, guitar joint. You just clamp it onto the 3rd fret and play it like that. I don't necessarily like playing it just because the girl I usually have singing for me is pretty alto, and I like the deepness of the guitar that it gives whenever you're playing your open chords. But it's optional. If you got a pretty high voice, and which in this song it's in a very high key, move it up three frets and make it sound right. All right, but let's jump into this. Sorry. You're gonna want to start with your G chord. Learn this chord. You're always gonna use it. You're gonna want to put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th, on the 3rd fret of your E string, your index finger on the 2nd fret of your A string, your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and your pinky on the 3rd fret of the E string. We're just gonna go over the chords for now, and then I'll go into string pattern and the way they go in the song. Alright, so second chord you're going to need is a C2, which if you watch Lucy, just play a C2 as a C add 9, and that is exactly like this. Keep your fingers all in the same exact place, only you're going to move your middle finger down to your 3rd fret of your A, and you're going to move this little index finger down to the 2nd fret of the D. So altogether you got your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the A, your first finger on the 2nd fret of the D, and then your 2 bottom ones stay the same. So your ring finger on the 3rd fret of your B string, and your pinky on the 3rd fret of the E string. Alright, and like I was showing y'all before, I use this little thumb here whenever I play the C add 9 to come up below and kind of mute out this E string, so you don't hear it too much. You get this nice little muted sound. So, but of course that's completely optional. It'll sound perfectly fine without that. Alright, so then your 3rd chord in the song is an E minor. The way I like to play it, an E minor is actually just your your first finger on the 2nd fret of your A string, and your middle finger on the 2nd fret of your D string, and that's your E minor. But I like to play it as an E minor 7, which it keeps these 2 bottom fingers the same place as the G and the C add 9. So I like to put my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and my E finger on my pinky on my 3rd fret of the E string. So it's just played just like, it has that same ring that all the other chords have. So, and also I use a little muting technique with my thumb here. Okay, and then the very last chord you're going to need for the song is a D. Learn this chord too. This is just something that's always in every song as well. Alright, so it's actually going to put your first finger on the 2nd fret of your G string, your ring finger on the 2nd fret on the 3rd fret of your B string, and then your middle finger on the 2nd fret of your E string. The tricky thing about a D, though, you don't want to strum all the way down. You're going to want to start, say, at your 1, 2, 3, 3rd string down, which would be your D string, and only strum those bottom 3. So just those bottom 3. You can come up a little bit if you'd like, but that's traditionally how it's played. Alright, so those are your 4 chords you're going to need. So let's jump straight into this. They're pretty much all the same. If you're following the chords below, you should already be able to learn how to play it if you just listen to the song, but I'm going to go ahead and walk you through it. The verses are, it's 3 in the morning and I'm still awake, so I picked up the pen and page. Alright, so the strumming pattern for the chorus is down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, up, down. E minor 7, down, down, up, down, up, down. And then back to the C. If you follow that strumming pattern through the entire verses, that'll get you through it. Alright, so let's jump into the chorus. Oh, and at the end of the verse, it does a whole D thing. So let's take it from if we were face to face, down to the D. I'd tell you just what you mean to me, to the E. Tell you, back down to the D, these simple truths, to that G. Alright, so that's how you're going to run through that. Your chorus is a little different as far as the strumming pattern. Your progressions always are changing through this. But if you can get a hang of it by listening to the song. Alright, so your chorus is going to be strong in the Lord and never give up hope. You're gonna do great things, I already know. So let's do that. Be strong in the Lord, and that's your G. Never give up hope, to the E minor 7. You're gonna do great things, to the D. I already know. So that's your chord progression for it. As far as the strumming pattern, it's pretty much the same thing as the verse. Be strong in the Lord. Be strong in the Lord. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Switch to the C. Down, down, up, down, up. To the E minor 7. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. To the D. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Alright, that's pretty much the way the picking pattern goes on that song. Let's go to the bridge. Your bridge is a little difficult because right after that chorus, you're going to get into the verse, which is the same thing over again. And then you do one more chorus. But coming out of it can be a little difficult learning on how the progression is coming out of the chorus to the bridge. Let's play the last 2 lines of the chorus, and then I'll take it from the bridge. Take your time and pray. These are the words I would say to see. One simple life to another, to the E minor, to the C. I would hold it for the big G. Say back to C. Come find peace in the Father, and hold that D chord through Father, and then it comes back down to the chorus. Be strong in the Lord and never give up hope. You're gonna do great things, I already know. So that's pretty much the entire song. If you're listening to the actual song and playing along with this, that would really help you. Like I said again, the chords are right down here. If y'all guys have any questions, let me know on Steven Luna, StevenLuna 2965 at yahoo.com, and I will get you back. Alright, so keep on rocking. Appreciate y'all guys.